if you're watching this video, that probably means you are interested in the residual payments online business opportunity. Well, if you are, I got a couple thoughts on it. So if you're not familiar with what residual payments is, it is an online business opportunity created by a husband and wife, Dave and Patricia Carlin. They have made a lot of money in the digital payment processing industry, which basically is they go to different businesses and they sell them payment processing, right? So every time a business, swipes a debit or credit card, Dave and Patricia get paid. They get a cut of that transaction, right? So the idea is to get obviously a lot of businesses, a lot of accounts, and that's how you can earn a residual monthly income. So after Dave and Patricia being super successful with this, they decided to create their own course, right? So they got a full-blown learning program that supposedly teaches people how to do the same thing that they've been doing for years. All right. So I actually, a couple years ago, I actually invested in their introductory program. It was listed to be a $47 program to get you started in the digital payment industry. But I got it for $17, right? Because that's their little promo, whatever. So in this $17 program, it pretty much doesn't really teach you anything. It just pretty much goes over the whole business concept, right? Like the process of what's it about? What are you going to be doing as a digital payment processing agent, right? So really $17 just for intro. That's basically what you're paying for. Now after that, there's other upsells that comes with this program, right? And ultimately they try to get you to a sales call where they hit you with the high ticket offer where you can actually work with Dave and Patricia. Now I heard, not confirmed, but I heard it costs around $5,000. That's the highest ticket item, from Dave and Patricia. And this is supposed to be the ultimate training, right? If you decide to go there. But if you don't, they have other options. Like I said, they start you off with the $47 offer. I think there's a $200 offer and maybe something else. I'm not sure. But I didn't go to the level of, getting the, moving past the $17 offer because I said, oh, it's cool. But I just kind of went away from it because I was doing other things. So recently I seen people, talking about this opportunity, and I actually did a little research to see what's going on with this, right? Do I think this is something that someone could actually profit from? Do I think this is a good online business opportunity? So from what I gathered, right, in my opinion, from doing the intro course, I do really believe that someone could make a legit business out of this. I do think this is a real opportunity, all right? But what I will say is I think it's probably going to be a lot harder to be successful with this kind of business than is advertised, right? Now don't get me wrong, I'm a big believer in grinding and working hard and getting results, right? But I think the way it's presented, which is marketing, the course is kind of presented to be it's super easy. All you gotta do is just, go to businesses, ask them for their payment records, and let them know that you can get them cheaper rates on their transactions, right? That's the idea. But so I can see a lot of people getting involved with it, and then once they get involved, they're like, damn, I got to do a lot of marketing to be successful with this, which ain't nothing wrong with that, because keep in mind, this is supposed to be your business opportunity. But with my experiences working with local businesses, I do believe for somebody that's completely new, and if you don't have any sort of sales experience, residual payments will probably be very, very difficult for you to be successful unless you are super determined and you don't give a damn. You're like, this is what I want to do, right? So I guess inside they call their main program now Digital Payment Revolution instead of just residual payments, I guess. So this is supposed to teach you everything you need to be successful as a digital payment processing agent. So in my opinion, this definitely could work for the right person. But I would say this, which I ain't seen nobody talk about. if you decide to get involved with residual payments or whatever, I would, like, I don't know what's in their expensive training, but I would try to use another service to get your foot in the door with the businesses that you want to work with. And I talked about this before in other videos because I do work with local businesses. I do some marketing stuff for them. And one thing that I could recommend you to do, if you are serious about getting involved and you want to become a digital payments agent or whatever, try to use a foot in the door method to get close to the business and then try to sell them on the payment processing, rather than just cold calling them out the blue or emailing them out the blue and being like, hey, I can get you cheaper rates on your payment processing. Because I'm sure they probably get hit up all the time. All the time, I'm sure they get hit up like that. But, you know, just as my advice. So one thing you could do is, which I did in the past, is offer like interviews, like spotlight interviews to the businesses that you want to work with. Because once you could even do it for free, these interviews, or you could even, charge a little bit, right? But you're just trying to get your foot in the door, right? So once you build like that little relationship, once you do some interviews, it'll be so easy to come at them and say, hey, by the way, I offer a discounted digital payments processing business. And is there any way, like, what are you paying for your rates? Or would you be interested in getting cheaper transaction rates for every time someone uses a debit or credit card? Because when you have a good foot in the door method, it makes it so much easier to offer these businesses other services. And in my opinion, like I say, I don't know what the hell is in the training, but I would use that method if you really want to get involved with payment processing being your end goal. Connect with these businesses in another way. Trust me, it'll be a lot better. All right. So I will say this. If you can come up with a concrete system strategy to connect with these businesses and offer this service to them, I do believe you could make a lot of money and, make it on a monthly basis. One thing that is very enticing about this opportunity, the digital payments processing opportunity, is they always say, like, you can get your phone or email set up where you can get notifications every time somebody swiped a card in one of your businesses. So you can check every day and just see how many transactions went through. And that shit sound cool to me, I ain't gonna lie. That would be super cool to just be out to eat and just like ding, ding, oh, whew. Where the money at? You know what I'm saying? Keep the money coming in, right? So that's my take on residual payments. Those are my thoughts on it. Comment below. Let me know if you are interested in residual payments, or let me know if you actually did residual payments program, and share with other people your experience. Now, if you want to check out my top online money making opportunities, you want to watch this video right here, right now.